Back at the Bloomington Ice Gardens, last game of the night here. It'll be Team Midwest against Team North. Midwest in the sky blue to our left. The North is in the Minnesota Wild replicas to our right. Midwest comes in 1-3. And Team North is 2-2. And it's a wide open race here as we get to the last day of the pool play in this tournament. So an important matchup here for both of these teams. Jeff Pappas with you with a call of the last game of the night here from Bloomington Ice Gardens. We're back at it bright and early tomorrow morning at Mariucci, USA and North America, Great Lakes and Manitoba. North's last game is against Minnesota tomorrow at 5:45. Midwest's last game is against the South, also here at Bloomington Ice Gardens tomorrow. And we are underway here with our last game of the night. Played in by Ender Rajala, the goaltenders. Jason Bosflug to our right for the North, and Joe Teal for the Midwest to our left. And the puck is picked up by Rajala and cleared back to center ice. And back for it for the Midwest is Easton Walos, number 13. Walos plays it ahead, deflected by Rajala, picked up there by Jace Panzer, number 10, right on the blue line, and he will play it forward and back deep. Walos after it for the Midwest. Now a pass to the right is too far for his winger Logan Ostricki on the right wing, and circling back James Larson, number 6 for the North. Loose to the blue line, Rajala's after it there. And now it's tipped back to the Midwest blue line, and Walos goes back for it. Actually, that's Tristan Lang, 17. Walos is to his left as his defense partner. Now played up to center and picked up and shot in by Logan Ostricki. Puck lying loose in the high slot, picked up there by Cooper Kalkenbrenner. Played ahead and out to center. Now it's a 3-on-2. Dallas Jackson leads the rush over the line. Now the defense gets back to take away that advantage. There's a shot that's saved by Teal, and wide the rebound goes. Comes to the left point. Here's a deflected shot by Charlie Eastbow, the defenseman. Now a centering pass, and it's poked at. They score, and the North takes the lead. Early in the contest, the goal goes to Cooper Kalkenbrenner at 1 minute and 38 seconds. So the North jumps out and takes the early advantage. 21st goal of the tournament for the team. Math isn't hard there, 5 goals a game, and over the line comes Dallas Jackson again, and he's ridden off. Midwest will take it behind their goal. And Hansen unable to hold for the North. Jackson plays it down again, and now back out it comes. It is played ahead by the Midwest Wyatt Kostichka. Now played to the blue line, and Kalkenbrenner, the goal scorer, tried to play it ahead, and it's brought back in offside. Face off with 12:53 to go in the first. Happy to have you along on the Youth Hockey Hub, wherever you might be watching your young ones play. We're glad to have you along. Play to the near boards. Metcalf and Eastbow get assists on the goal by Kalkenbrenner, and it's 1-0. Here's Che Kwame, number 15, playing it down behind the net. Griffin Schindler after it, and he doesn't get there first, as Rajala does. Plays it behind the goal. It's centered, hits the side of the cage, and here comes the Midwest back. They will break the center. Falling with the puck there, Tanner Robinson played back into the zone. Now to the near side, on the wrong side of Derek Johnson. And an outlet pass hits Kwame, and the North has to go back for it into their zone. Played over to the far side, and it's picked up there by Cale Grunberg, number 7, playing it ahead for the North. And now to the near side. It's played between the feet of Ryder Rivard, number 9. Picked up there by Schindler, and he comes down the near side for the Midwest. Schindler cuts to the slot. His shot is deflected into the netting over the glass and out of play for a stoppage. 3 minutes and 13 seconds gone in the first period. From the face-off, play is in the near corner of the North zone. North gets possession there in the left corner. Eastbo after it, and he plays it ahead. It's going to roll along the blue line. Now it's picked off, and here's a 2-on-2 over the line. Riola trying to find Panzer on the rush and couldn't, and now they're going to dig it out of the corner. Riola tries to come in front, and it's knocked off his stick, but carrying on is Hunter Rudolph, the starting center here. Rudolph has a man at the point, gets it to him. It's Eastbo. He winds up and shoots, and a save made there by Thiel. Popped up in the air. Riola feeds the right point. Here's another shot. There's another save by Eastbo. Puck lands, and it's in the crease area. Where is it? Now it's behind the net, and the North starting to really buzz here. A centering pass is picked off, though, and here comes the Midwest to center. Here's Ostricki, and he will come down the far wing. Ostricki goes down at the blue line. Carrying on there is Schindler. Throws it towards the net, and it might knock over the top there before it gets to post plug. And now they come out of the corner a shot, and that is also blocked at the defense. Rebound is cleared back out to center. Lang for the Midwest plays it in and then heads for the bench as they change. Back forward is Eastbo in the left corner for the North. Plays it ahead. Panzer can't get it out of the zone. It comes in front of the goal. And now the North able to clear to the far side. Riola again, and then he lost possession of the puck. Midwest will come in and lay it ahead down to the far corner, and that's Jerome Poyer doing that. Now here comes the North back. Sidestepping one man at center is Grunberg, and he plays it ahead over the line to Panzer and comes to the near side boards. It's played ahead. Keegan McDonald over the line, and that is stripped away from him. Duncan Metcalf, who assisted on the first goal. Puck rolls along the blue line, and Hansen can't clear it. Comes out to center where it's picked up by Van Bickers. And number 5, Bickers, goes down. Penalty coming to the North. And I believe it's going to be on Metcalf. We'll have a delayed penalty coming here as the Midwest Mark Sutton comes to his right, angles over the blue line. They drop to the point, picked up there by Bickers. He closes in, now the puck is touched, and now the penalty will be called. It is a trip at 5 minutes and 30 seconds of the first period. And going to the penalty box for the North is indeed Duncan Metcalf. And the Midwest goes on the power play for the first time. Puck down, and it's pulled between the point men, and it comes back into their zone. And chasing after it for the Midwest is Grant Molsky, number 81. He's over the line, and they're going to try to set up the power play, dump down into the left corner. There's a race for it there, and after it for the North is James Larson on the defensive side. And it's now cleared to the right point and played down by Molsky. Out of the corner they come. Play to the near point. Molsky again takes a shot, didn't get through. Now clear but not out by Riola. There's a shot, sailed wide of the goal by Molsky. And with 1:05 to go in the power play, the North is able to carry it out to center. And it's played ahead by Dallas Jackson, who heads for the bench as they will change penalty killers. Puck behind the goal now. Loose behind the net, a centering pass to the near side. Here's a shot, didn't miss by much by Kwame. Up front man is Kalkenbrenner now, and he heads to the bench as they change. The goal scorer for the North. 35 in the power play. Comes to the far side. And after it there is Rivard. And he looks to center. Loose at the left edge, a shot, save made by Thiel, and it's knocked behind the goal. Rivard from his knees trying to play it and can't. 19 in the power play. And now the Midwest comes to their blue line, and they'll break out through center, but it dribbles off a stick, and it's turned back in the neutral zone by Hansen. Back for it is Rivard for the North. He takes a long shot, saved by Thiel, and then he dropped the puck and pushed it away. before it could cross the goal line. As the penalty comes to an end, Metcalf steps on. The North is back at full strength. He heads for the bench as they change out. Over the line, the puck comes. It's picked up there by Kwame. He holds and now clears it to center ice. Hansen had it stripped away. Here comes the Midwest back. This is Walos coming in. He takes a shot and a save made by Boesplug, and we'll get a face-off with 7:08 to go in the first period. 1-0 North. Kalkenbrenner with the goal back at the 1:38 mark. Practically ancient history in this game, and we'll have a face-off to the left of Chasen Boesplug in the North goal. Play behind the North goal. Phoenix Cahill, number 14, and here they come 2-on-1. Rudolph over the line. Panzer breaking the pass to him. Panzer's in too deep to shoot, and he has to slow it up. Rudolph behind the net. Larson, top of the circle. He'll ring the boards behind the goal. Back there is Hunter Rudolph. He centers it. Puck comes to the near wall. Panzer will golf it around behind, looking for Rudolph to come out of the corner. And now the Midwest will handle that issue. Walos on the far side will clear it out to center. And James Larson back for it. Larson backhands it ahead as the Midwest is changing. Now it comes out to center. Rudolph. Now Riola picks it up and plays it in. Panzer will chase it down along with Walos. In the left corner, partially fanned on it. Riola's in to help. Now along the near wall, the Midwest will get possession, cleared towards the point. Cahill tries to hold it in and can't. Now the puck comes to center, picked up by Ostricki. Over the line, Logan Ostricki. And he spins and lost possession of the puck in the left corner. It's banked off the dasher boards, and the North comes to center. 5:50 to go. Panzer, rink-wide pass to the far side for Riola, won't connect, and Bickers will slow it up. Puck comes to the left corner, and Gage Goldstrand behind the goal reverses back to the far side. Picked up along the wall there and played back down behind the net where Goldstrand will have a second chance. In the left corner, Goldstrand tries to pick his way through, clears it out to center, and the North will regroup. Back in it goes, under 5.5 to play. In the first period, it's picked up now by Bickers. He lays it ahead and out to center, and Penner unable to control it. Here comes the Midwest in. Ostricki in the circle, takes a shot, blocker pad save by Boesplug, and now the puck rolls slowly towards the left point, played down by Goldstrand. Out to center it comes, and here's Kalkenbrenner over the line on his backhand. Tried to lay a pass across to the near side for Jackson and couldn't get it to him. Now the puck picked up by Metcalf along the half wall. He goes to the blue line. Hansen plays it down. Oakton Hansen, the defenseman on that side, number 12. He's got it again at the right point. Plays it down off the wall, and Goldstrand has it there in the corner. He lost possession. Now the North setting up behind the goal. Here's a sharp angle shot. Caught the goaltender high by Kalkenbrenner. And now it's picked up along the near side boards, and Kalkenbrenner again slows up the rush. He's had a good shift as Metcalf comes into chase. Now the puck picked up by the Midwest, and they bring it out to center ice. Played ahead. Here is Schindler over the line, working to his right on his backhand. 4:23 to go in the first period. Centering pass comes all the way through, and it goes over to Grady Miller along the far wall behind the goal. Now it is Schindler in against the inboards, losing possession, and the North takes over with 4:12 to go in the period. Down the near wing they come. Larson shoots it in. It'll ring the boards, and Thiel will set it up behind the goal, but the attacking player nearly got there first, and Schindler had to be quick there to tip the puck ahead. Schindler now does play at the center, and it's going to come back towards the blue line. Here's a race for it, and over the line, they're going to win it as Schindler turns and shoots. It's the outside of the cage. 3:45 to go. Now a centering pass is picked off in the slot area, and the North will come out as they come out with a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Nicely done over the line. A shot and a save, rebound, and Kwame did a nice job there to reach forward and keep that rush going. Cahill along the near boards trying to hold it in. Now Kwame at the left point can't hold the zone, and now it is picked up by Kalkenbrenner. He shoots, and a save is made by Thiel. Behind the goal, the puck goes, and into the far corner. Midwest trying to restore some order here as we're down to under 3.5 minutes to play in the first half. Centering pass played down by Cahill, and it goes back into the corner. Schindler goes back for it. Griffin Schindler rings the boards, and it bounces. It'll come all the way back into the North zone, and no icing is indicated, so there's a flat-out race for it. Oh, that's trouble. It comes in against the boards, and Eastbow fell, and that could have been really awkward, but Thankfully it wasn't. And now comes out to center, 2:42 to go in the opening period. And now it's cleared ahead. Ostricki plays it into the zone, picked off by Rudolph in the left corner. Rudolph plays it down the near wing for Panzer, who's got half a step in the zone. Panzer flattens it out, shoots, saved by Thiel, and a faceoff coming in the Midwest zone. 2 minutes, 26 seconds to play in the first period. 1-0 North, and the goal by Cooper Kalkenbrenner at the 1:38 mark. Faceoff coming up, and it's Rudolph on the draw for the North, and he wins it. Cleared past Larson all the way back into the North zone, and it's going to go wide of the goal for an icing call. So we'll take it right back to where we were before, to the right of Joe Thiel in the Midwest goal. I love how the goalies are so helpful by signaling icing. Not as though the officials couldn't. I'm reminded of Denny Lemieux's definition of icing, the goaltender in slap shot. Here's a shot, a save made on a chance by Rudolph. Puck comes over to the far boards, and Jace Panzer plays it down into the corner. It'll ring the boards to the near side. Derek Johnson will pick it up with 2 minutes to go in the period. He is forechecked by Rudolph, and behind the net, puck goes to the left corner boards, and Tanner Robinson will lay it forward. It rolls towards the blue line and now comes out to center. Here's a race for it, a nice job by Panzer to back check and pick up the puck. He will swing it around the net to the near side. It'll be held in along the far wall by Johnson, but only momentarily. Now it comes back towards the point, and they scrap for it along the near half wall. It does come out to center and will roll back into the zone, and it's picked up there by Gunnar Goldstrand at number 92. Gage wears 9, Gunnar 92. And here comes Derek Johnson over the north line. He takes a shot, it changed direction, and then went behind the net wide with 1:15 to go in the period. Cahill is after it for the North and couldn't get there, as the Midwest will keep possession. This is Derek Johnson along the half wall, feeds the left point to Gage Goldstrand. He threw it in front and nothing doing there. Now it's picked up by Rudolph, but Goldstrand is able to turn it back. We're in the last minute of the first period. Back behind the goal, Cahill will come out the left side with it. Under a minute to play in the first. And over the line it comes. Played ahead for Cale Grunberg. And now Jackson is in. Schindler is in to help. It's a 4-car pileup now. 2 players from both teams. Cahill in to help. Metcalf holds the zone at the left point. And it's played back behind the goal, where Gage Goldstrand will feed it up, and it will roll out to center. Cahill will backtrack with 20 seconds to go. Played ahead and picked off by Gage Goldstrand. He plays it into the north zone, and we get a whistle as the puck is between the linesman's skates, so they get a stoppage there. And they face off with 16 seconds to go. It'll come outside. And now the Midwest will bring it in with 12 seconds to go in the period. See if they can get a shot away. Going to go to the left corner of the zone, and Hansen takes his man in against the boards as the period comes to an end. We played 1 here at Bloomington Ice Gardens, and our score is the North 1, the Midwest nothing. We will take a quick timeout and come back with our second period. This is the show 2019 on the Youth Hockey Hub. Back at the Bloomington Ice Gardens, ready for the second period. Jeff Pappas with you with the call of the last game of the night. The North leads the Midwest 1-0. Teams attack towards their benches in the second period. Midwest will work right to left as we call period number 2 for you. And it's played ahead into the zone by Mark Sutton, number 39. And Rudolph is there to take it away from him. Rudolph behind the goal. Clears to Ryla up the near wing boards. A rink-wide pass is tipped there by Kostichka. And now it comes out to center. Rudolph will carry it over the line. Rudolph leaves a drop. Ryla shoots, saved by Thiel, and the puck comes to the left boards. Now the Midwest back. Played past Penner into the zone deep, and Oakton Hansen can't get there in time, but it's an icing call anyway, so we'll get a face-off back in the Midwest zone to the left of the goaltender Joe Thiel, who was busy in the first period. North had a good first period. Puck is down, and the Midwest will break out. Down the near wing, that is Gunnar Goldstrand. Behind the goal. Midwest looking for a shot. Puck comes to the left point, and Lang plays it past Kalkenbrenner. Now gets it back on a return. Lang takes a shot, deflected by the defenseman wide of the goal. Standing in front, which would have been Hansen. Now Hansen banks it against the boards, and now here it comes out. Here comes the North back, Kalkenbrenner. Nice pass to the left, and over the line they break in with speed. There's a shot that goes wide by Rudolph. And now Midwest is able to clear the puck to center, and fresh off the bench to control it is Phoenix Cahill playing it ahead for the North team. Cahill backing into his zone. He's doing battle with his opposite number, Tanner Robinson. Plays the puck to the high slot area. Gunnar Goldstrand picks it off, and now Kalkenbrenner has it at his blue line, and he'll backhand it ahead as he takes a hit and goes down. And the Midwest at the blue line picked up Derek Johnson. He'll throw it ahead on the right wing. On the tape over the line they come. Penalty coming on Kalkenbrenner, and he's going to get a penalty for hooking, and it'll be a power play for the Midwest. Two minutes exactly the time of the penalty, and the goal scorer in the game is Cooper Kalkenbrenner. So second power play for the Midwest. And it's picked up by Gage Goldstrand at the left point, and he is harassed there by Kwame. Comes down low to Derek Johnson on the goal line. He centers it, and it's blocked by Boosplug, and now it's cleared all the way back into the Midwest zone, and that will be icing on the North. So back we go for the face-off with 12:41 to go in the second period. Griffin Schindler on the face-off for the Midwest, lost the draw. And now Cahill tried to bank it out, and he lost out as there were two blue shirts on him. Puck comes to the right point. And they'll come in off the half wall. A shot saved by Boesflug, and now it loose up the slot. Follow-up shot, and that was saved. Well, that was a nice effort there by Grady Miller for the Midwest, but the goaltender Boesflug made a better save, and here they come down the far wing. It's played ahead and deep into the zone by Grunberg, and they'll change penalty killers. We're down to just over a minute to go in their power play. Puck is in the North zone, and spinning with the puck there is Eastbo, and now it's cleared to the line but not out, only as far as Miller, and now a centering pass comes all the way through to the far side. Schindler is after it there. Griffin Schindler looks to center, picked off by Penner, and now Zaid Penner threw it up the slot. And it's picked up and carried out by Rivard to center. Pass to the right, hops the tape of Jace Panzer, and comes all the way back deep into the left corner of the Midwest zone, where Gage Goldstrand will come back for it. 30 seconds in the power play. Pass up the middle, and it's going to be picked up by Eastbo. Will backhand it right back into the zone. 25 seconds to go, and now it's shot all the way down the ice by the Midwest, and that will be icing on them with 19 seconds remaining in the penalty against Cooper Kalkenbrenner. North leads 1-0 with 11:19 to play in the second period. Last game of the evening here. Now the puck played ahead from the face-off, and over the line comes Griffin Schindler. He lost out to Panzer, takes it behind the net, plays it around on the boards with 5 seconds in the power play. Riola unable to clear, but his teammate Cahill does, and now Riola relays it ahead from the red line as the penalty comes to an end. Kalkenbrenner steps back on, and the North is at full strength. Puck along the far boards with under 11 minutes to play in the second period. Riola disrupts a breakout pass, but the Midwest will carry on through center. Cahill unable to stop it, and over the line comes Kostichka. Now the puck played high off the dasher boards and swatted down to center by Riola. Now loose in the zone, and Panzer will claim it there for the North. Panzer loses possession. Mark Sutton tried to play it forward and couldn't. Now it's knocked back deep into the North zone to the right of the goal, and Oakton Hansen will come out the left side. Playing it ahead looking for Panzer, and he can't get it out. Grady Miller holds it in on the far wall. Now cleared towards the blue line, but not out. Cleared again and not out. And now here is Panzer again trying to work forward, but Grady Miller has kicked it in twice and held the zone at the right point. Now it does come to center, and here comes the North down the far wing. This is Hunter Randolph with a good first step there. Now play is behind the goal, and the North looking to make something else happen here. Centering pass. Randolph takes a shot, and a save made. As Thiel had the answer from in close. Now Eastbow plays it down to the near corner. Riola looking to center. Randolph standing in front, and now diagonal pass to Eastbow high in the slot. Comes over to the near side boards, and Riola has it there. Riola goes behind the goal, cleared around to the far side, and the North putting on some extended pressure here. 9:20 to go in period number 2. Riola on the deep forecheck. Puck cleared around to the near side, and Kostichka is able to clear it out for the Midwest. But his poke checked off his stick, and now played towards the North blue line. And it's rink wide to the near side for Charlie Eastbow, who has it, and from his own side of center shoots it ahead, and that'll be icing. And he's frustrated with himself there as he had a breakout pass down the right side, but overcooked it, and an icing call is the result. 8:57 to play in the second period as we rapidly approach the halfway point of regulation on a fun hockey day here on sheet number 1 at the Bloomington Ice Gardens. Puck to the near corner from the face-off, and Penner will play it behind the goal for the North. Tipped ahead, and now they break out, but only as far as the blue line, and there's a shot, a split save there as Gunnar Gullstrand took a shot, and Bosflug made the save. Loose along the left boards, and now it does come out to center, but turned back in the center circle. And now Kalkenbrenner plays it forward for the North. Loose along the half wall, and the Midwest will clean up there. Puck played ahead by Lang to the far side. Carrying on over the line is Easton Walos. He takes a shot, and a split save by Bosflug. That was a nice one. Comes off to the near boards. And now it's kicked ahead by Kalkenbrenner. Tries a diagonal outlet pass, doesn't work. Carrying on is Dallas Jackson. He plays over the line to Metcalf. Goes down, penalty coming on the Midwest. And they touch it, and it'll be a power play for the North. It'll be their first of the game, and it comes at the 7:01 mark of period number 2. And body check is the penalty. And it goes against Easton Walos. Power play for the North, leading 1-0. Comes all the way back deep into their zone, and it's going to be icing on the Midwest.
59 seconds to go in the second period. Tuelos for checking at 7:59.
Puck down. And the North controls. Panzer along the far half wall looking for some space. Feeds the left point, and that's going to be held in. A shot deflected, loose in front, and Teal with a nice save as Phoenix Cahill started that with a good low shot from the point. And Joe Teal able to keep it out of the goal. Coming up on the halfway mark, 7:32 to go in the second period, a minute 34 of power play time, and it's 1-0 North. From the face-off, it's cleared over to the far side. Grady Miller tries to break out and can't. Panzer along the far wall, puts it up the slot. Randolph has it. No, it's Ryla, and he threw it in front. Never got to the net. Picked up there by Gage Goldstrand, and he will bank it off the boards to center. And Cahill turns it back to the near side. Ryla will pick it up there. Ryla tried to play it ahead, and it hit a defender, and now he plays it back in anyway. And it will go back into the left corner of the Midwest zone. 7 minutes to play in the second period of this game. Here's a shot from the point. Teal saves on Eastbow, and the rebound comes up to the circle. Eastbow with another chance at it. He takes the shot, and that's deflected by Panzer, and a save made by Teal. Good job of feeding the points and then giving the forwards an opportunity to get something they can tip or something that they can knock in on a rebound. But Joe Teal is playing well in goal for the Midwest too, and we get a face-off to his left. 50 in the power play, 6:48 to go in the second. Midwest controls from the face-off, play to the right point, and it gets past the defenseman Penner and comes all the way back into the North zone. Now loose in the high slot and picked up. Here comes the North back. Grunberg over the line. Pass to the left. Here's a shot and a save by Teal. Once again, and Teal again with a save. Two chances on Shea Kwame, and the goaltender stopped them both. So Teal has had himself a strong second as well. 6:24 to go, and that took a few seconds off the penalty, which has 26 seconds to run. Face-off win. And a pass is picked off. Here's a 2-on-1 potentially shorthanded. Now the second defenseman is back. And Molsky goes down along the far wall. Picked up on the far side, and the North will break out up the middle as Grunberg then let it run off his stick. Now the penalty is over. The Midwest is at full strength. Played back behind the goal. And now behind the net, the North will pick it up with Duncan Metcalf. And they lose possession. Kostichka in the right corner. Comes out to center. North backhands it ahead and will carry over the line. Kalkenbrenner goes in deep, centers, and a Flug hugging the right post was able to block it. Follow-up shot by Ryle, a rebound, and it's under the goaltender. And Joe Teal has been good here in the second period. The North has put on extended pressure and has been unable to find another way through. 5:26 to play. Puck comes to the left point, and there's a shot. Save made by Teal on Kwame, and loose at the right edge. Boy, starting to get feisty out there as the North is making things happen in the Midwest zone. Cahill plays it back down into the near side corner. Ostricki is after it for the Midwest. And underneath players now, Ostricki clears around to the far side. Chasing after it is Oakton Hansen, but he stops at the point position. Loose along the far wall where there's three blue shirts against two white, and the Blues are not going to win. The puck comes towards the high slot, and it's held in and then played back deep into the zone by Duncan Metcalf. Played around on the boards towards the far side, and Easton Walos will try to clear. Held in. Here's a shot wide of Teal's goal with 4:21 to play. Comes out to center as they finally manage to clear the zone. Panzer plays it ahead, relayed in by Kalkenbrenner. Now loose in the left corner of the Midwest zone. 4:07 to go in the period, and the North has had extended possession in the offensive zone over the last couple of moments. Panzer tries to throw it in front, and now it's going to be cleared all the way down the ice It'll go wide of Bosflug's goal, and it'll be icing on the Midwest. They can get a stoppage and a change here. 3:49 to go. 1-0 for the North, and they have really controlled most of the play in this game. Of course, the big answer and the big question in the Jefferson side of this bracket is who is going to stop Team USA. They've scored 31 goals in 4 games and allowed only 7 in 4 wins. Here is Randolph spinning in the circle. Now he leaves a bank pass off the boards for Cahill, and his shot is tipped wide of the goal. Now Randolph behind the net. Can't gain possession. 3.5 minutes to go, and the Midwest will ice the puck again, but it will go right on goal, so there is no icing, and Bosflug will let it go, and they score! Oh, my goodness! Bosflug tried to play the puck out to his defenseman, and they didn't get that done, and the end result is a loose puck goal that is very much against the run of play, and the Midwest has tied the game at 11:49. And that's a goal that I am certain they would love to have back. Grady Miller gets the goal for the Midwest. So the North, with a 1-0 lead, sees that go away here. 2:52 to go in the second period. They pick it up and center it for Grunberg. Now Penner from the point takes a shot. Rebound by Randolph. No, check that. 15 instead of 5, which is Kwame. And now brought behind the net by Ostricki for the Midwest. And the puck cleared to center. Picked up there with 2:25 to go and relayed to the blue line. They'll break right back in. And here's a centering pass that'll come on towards the goaltender. And it's cleared past Randolph. It'll come all the way back into the North zone. Turning with it there is Hansen. He plays it ahead for Kwame. It's 2 against 2. Kwame over the line. Centering pass going in for a shot and a save by Teal. Boy, that was a nice play by the North, but it stays out as Joe Teal made the save on Kalkenbrenner. We'll have a face-off in the Midwest zone with under 2 minutes to go in the second period. Puck is down and controlled by the North. Fed towards the right point for Cahill. Comes out to center. Picked up there by Oakton Hansen. And he will relay it back on in for the Midwest. It's Lang in the left corner. He falls, but played the puck over to the far side, and now it's along the half wall on that side, and it comes out to center. Cahill will chase it back in his zone. Backhands it ahead to Hansen. Loose along the boards in front of the North bench, and Midwest is able to pick it up. And now it's played towards the blue line. Jackson can't play it, and he had a teammate trap. Now they do come in. Here's Kalkenbrenner on the near side. Kalkenbrenner will go behind the goal and then lose possession. Randolph with 1:10 to go in the period. Randolph against 2 blue shirts looking for some help. Nice centering pass. Quick shot, score! Boy, Randolph made that happen. He set up Jace Panzer very nicely, and it is 2-1 for the North. Time of the goal, 13 minutes and 57 seconds of the second period, and the North is back up 2-1. Jace Panzer with a goal, and Hunter Randolph with the assist. Now here they come again. Centering pass for Riola doesn't connect with under a minute to play in the period. Hunter Rudolph with a very nice play. Excuse me. Hunter Rudolph with the centering pass. 35 seconds to play in the period. A centering pass for Riola at the right edge doesn't connect. And now, with under half a minute to go, the Midwest and the North again in a 1-goal game. Here comes Ryla on his backhand. Works to the far side, takes a shot, and it's off the post. 13 seconds to go. Now less than 10. Play it out to center. And swept towards the blue line. It's picked off, and here comes Gunnar Gullstrand over the line. And he's going to run out of time as he flips one towards the goal, and Bosflag with a save. But Hunter Rudolph, sets up Jace Panzer for the go-ahead goal late in the second period. We played 2, and it is the North 2, the Midwest 1. And we'll take a timeout to resurface the ice and come back with our third period next. You're enjoying the show 2019 on the Youth Hockey Hub. Back at the Bloomington Ice Garden, we're ready for the third period. Jeff Pappas with you with a call as the North holds a 2-1 lead over the Midwest with the third period upcoming. Final day of pool play is tomorrow. Semifinals and finals, quarterfinals and semis, I should say, are Friday, and then the championship game on Saturday as we are underway in the third period. Griffin Schindler plays to the right corner. Lost possession, and it's cleared to the right point where it's going to be held in by Ostricki. He threw it across, going after it there. Schindler again along the far wall, and the North is able to control it. Banked off the glass. Panzer, who has the go-ahead goal, relays to center, and now Rudolph overskates. Loose in the neutral ice area, played to the blue line. Panzer in to help out along with Riola. Now the puck comes ahead. Rudolph will knock it in, and here's Panzer, and it's offside as Rudolph knocked the puck ahead. It hit into the defenseman, and that put him into the zone offside. And we'll get a face-off outside the blue line. 41 seconds gone in the third period. Poyer on the face-off for the Midwest against Jackson for the North. Metcalf will play it in. And it's flipped back to center and all the way back into the zone. Here's a race for it, and no icing is called. Ostricki there. And check that. That would be Sutton, 39. Loose in the right corner, and Sutton digs it out. He centers. Drop to the left point, and a shot is blocked by Kalkenbrenner off Miller's stick. Kalkenbrenner along the far wall feeds the middle, and now it's loose in the slot area. Players from both teams fall, and it's picked up there by Dallas Jackson. He clears to the near side, and out to center it comes. Metcalf, Rink wides one into the zone. Kalkenbrenner will chase after it in the corner. Gage Goldstrand gets there first and plays to the far wall for North America, and here they come to center. Down the far side, Metcalf. He throws it across to the near side. It's going to take a hop off the end boards. Comes in front, played to the right point. Schindler tries to hold it in. Here's a race for it in the North America zone. And it'll come all the way back into the right corner. Winning that race was Keegan McDonald, and he clears it around on the far side. Here's a centering pass and a shot right on. A rebound, and it's underneath. Initial shot taken there by Ryder Rivard, and follow-up opportunity for Grunberg, and that didn't connect. Back to the blue line it comes, and here is the North regrouping. They've got the North Americans caught on a change if they can get the puck forward. Here is Kwame along the near wall. Now Rivard in to help. Puck picked up behind the Midwest goal. And it's Molsky playing it ahead. Out to center. On the wrong side of Derek Johnson back into the zone, but it was tipped, so there's no icing. And in the left corner, 12:17 to play in the third period. Jace Panzer in to help out, wins the puck, comes to the blue line, and now Panzer chips it ahead, but then lost possession as it's picked up and shot back in by Easton Walos. Now to the far side it goes, and Ostricki is after it. Lost possession. Penalty coming as Rudolph is tripped in the defensive zone, and it'll put the North on a power play. Tripping penalty coming at the 3:06 mark, and the North will go on the power play for the second time in the game. Heading to the penalty box for the Midwest is Logan Ostricki. .308 the time of the penalty, and now Panzer comes in over the line. Lost possession, and we'll see how the penalty kill works. Lang leads a pass to the left for Tanner Robinson over the line, and it's offside, so we'll have a face-off. Offside on a shorthanded rush. You love the aggressiveness there. As the puck played to the far side, Kalkenbrenner will play it off the boards, and then he plays it into the Midwest zone. Pass to the near side. They'll be able to clear out to center. Penner unable to control. Schindler plays it forward. And the North having trouble getting established here on this power play. Back into the zone it comes. Easton Walos feeds the left side. And the Midwest will have more time. Schindler, cross ice pass now is picked up by Walos, and he will bring it in over the line. Walos centers it, and it goes over to the right side. A follow-up shot as a save made by Boesplug, but now they're having trouble here on the power play. The puck is flipped out to center and picked up by Tristan Lang. 50 seconds to go still in the power play. Play to the blue line, and now shot in by Lang. Behind the goal, Eastbow controls for the North. Feeds the far side, and now loose at center. Picked up again by the Midwest. This has been a terrific penalty kill for them so far. And it's played ahead by Grady Miller. Right along the blue line, two white shirts run into each other. Rudolph unable to play it forward. We get a whistle, and we have a slashing penalty again behind the play. And then Midwest is going to end a really good penalty kill by taking a second penalty. And that is Grady Miller. .445 the time of the penalty, and it's now 5-on-3 for the North. Hansen works to his right. 13 seconds of 5-on-3. Over the line they come, and Panzer in the slot. Backhands one towards the goal. Rudolph scoops at it, and it's underneath Thiel, the goaltender, and now Rudolph is shoved out of there. And we'll get a face-off in the Midwest zone to the left of the goaltender, Joe Thiel. 3 seconds in the 5-on-3, 9:57 to go in the third period, 2-1. The North is on top. Now Stricky comes back on, and the North is on a 5-on-4 power play for 136. Played out to center, and Larson shoots it back in. Now cleared ahead past Panzer, but not past Larson, and they'll have to try again. The puck does come back into the North zone, and Cahill will chase it down. Rink wide pass. And it's played ahead by Ryala to the blue line, and now carrying on over the line. Ryala with speed, gets around one, takes a shot, and a save made by Thiel. And we'll have a face-off to his left in the Midwest zone, 1:02 left. In the power play, 9:18 left in the third. Face-off controlled by Midwest, and they will clear around to the far side. Mark Sutton along the boards. He cannot get it past the forward on that side. Here's a shot. Thiel makes the save on Eastbow. Now he's on the wing boards, and he'll feed the high slot. Penner takes a shot, and that's deflected wide. Comes off the end wall, and Penner trying to hold the zone. It's backhanded ahead by Kwame, and now picked up there by Grunberg in the near corner. 30 seconds of power play left. Grunberg plays to the corner, picked up by Schindler there. Two white shirts are against him, and puck behind the net. Grunberg still after it, along with his teammate Rivard, and now it comes to center. Grunberg wins it back over the line, takes a shot, blocked at the defense, and goes back behind the goal. 3-2-1. The penalty on Miller is over, and the Midwest is back at full strength after killing off a couple. Loose along the far boards, and Duncan Metcalf plays it in. It's underneath him, didn't know where it was. Now it's at the red line, now picked up, and here comes the Midwest in over the line. It's 1 against 4 as they're changing, and knocked off the puck there was Sutton, and now it's cleared out to center as we're coming up on the halfway mark of the third period in a 2-1 game. Played over to the near side to Walos, who plays it into the North zone by a few feet. Comes to the blue line and is swept back out. They'll have to go back for it. Now picked up by Tristan Lang at his blue line, and he plays it past one. Comes to the near side. Leaves a drop pass. And it's broken up in the circle. Now it'll go back deep to the left corner. And looking to center it now. Now the North gets possession and lays it ahead back deep into the Midwest zone, and that'll be an icing call. So we'll go back for a face-off with 7 minutes and 9 seconds to play in the third period. Kalkenbrenner and Panzer for the North and Miller for the Midwest. North have really helped their chances here with a victory in terms of advancing. Now the puck played to the near side boards. Comes to the right point, and Bickers takes a shot. That is broken up in the circle as well. Under 7 minutes now to play. Loose in the near circle. Midwest trying to put some pressure on. It's clear between the point man and out to center. And going after it there is Jace Panzer, but he can't win possession. Here's Schindler closing in. And he left the drop pass. It's stolen away. The North able to clear it back out to center. Bickers working, spinning, plays it by Rudolph. And now picked up by Panzer down the wing to Rudolph. He tries to flip a pass to the right, and that's intercepted by Gage Gullstrand along the far boards. Panzer backhands it ahead. Comes right back to him. Panzer cuts to the slot. He shoots, and he missed the net to the right side. Rudolph after it in the near corner. Rudolph comes out of the corner, still in possession with it. Still has it. Rudolph going in, and then he comes right through the crease. Got some puck handling skills, that one does. And here is Hansen along the far boards. Oakton Hansen plays it down, centered for Panzer, and it's under the goaltender. Referee loses sight of it. And again, there's pushing in front of the net. And a face-off is coming up. And we have a player down to the left of the goal. And he's up. No trainer is needed, but the EMS representative is going to go over and have a look. 5:57 left. Face-off coming up to the right of Joe Teal in the Midwest goal. Well-played game to this point. And now goes behind the goal. Played around on the far side. Held in at the point by Penner. And Penner closes in. He centers it, and a couple of swacks at it there for Kwame. Neither one of them come to fruition. And now they'll break out up the middle with the Midwest. Sutton carries it over the line to the far side. He works there against Penner, who wins the battle. Puck cleared back out to center. And now laid forward along the blue line, broken up. And it's cleared ahead for Grunberg. And he will shoot it in as the North is going to get a line change here, but it's a little bit ragged. And that allows the Midwest to carry the puck over the line. Schindler taken in and dropped. Puck comes to the blue line. And now loose at center. Picked up there by Ryala, and he will close in and loose behind the net. Comes to the near side. Actually, that is James Larson, number 6. Comes to the left edge, and Midwest is able to get control, cleared towards the blue line. Dallas Jackson unable to play it forward. It comes all the way back in the zone to the left. Eastbo after it, and he'll go ring the net with 4.5 minutes to play. Feeds the left, and that's broken up at neutral ice. Metcalf whacks at it for the North, and he lost it to Gunnar Gullstrand, drops it in his zone. Lang draws 2 forecheckers, feeds Waylos at center, turned back by Cahill. Now back into the Midwest zone, and chasing after it in the corner is Lang. Comes up the middle. And again, the North is changing. Lang over the line. With a full head of steam, it ran off his stick, and Cahill is able to turn him back. Now he comes in. Lang shoots, and that hit the post on the left. Now the puck comes to the high slot area, and they'll work it out. This is Panzer to the left for Rudolph. Over the line, Rudolph closes and gets no closer. As it's poked out to center, and picked up by Eastbow there, and he'll rink wide it right back into the zone. Lang is after it for the Midwest. Lang spins in the left corner, plays it ahead. His pass is picked off. Here's a shot that goes wide of the goal, and a nice opportunity there for Rudolph, who read the breakout well. Now it's knocked to the side of the goal by Riola. Comes back to the near side boards. Johnson clears but not out. Rudolph holds it in. Backhanded to the line. Hansen is unable to hold it. And we're down to 3:05 to play. Into the zone to the right, and it's golfed off the wall hard by Lang, and it comes back out to center. Barely missed the referee on that side. Sometimes they have to be quick too. And now here's Riola looking to center it for Rudolph. It comes all the way through to the near boards. Rudolph will play to the left point. Penalty is upcoming, and Rudolph is going to take a penalty for high sticking. With 2:47 to play, it'll put the Midwest on the power play for the third time. 12:13 is the time of the goal, and if you're going to take your timeout, now is as good a time as any. And we have another injured player. Huelos, the injured player, and he is up and heading off the ice. High sticking penalty on Hunter Rudolph of the North, and with 2:47 to play, we'll see if they are able to kill off the penalty here. And they get a injury break, which is the same thing as a timeout for them, so they don't have to use theirs quite yet. Now Hansen plays it ahead, and he lost control to Griffin Schindler. Now played back into the north zone to the far side, and it's cleared to the left point, held in by Keegan McDonald. Played down, and it's intercepted by the North. Played ahead with 2:25 to go, and here's Riola shooting it in. It'll go back behind the goal. And now here comes the Midwest over the line. This is Ostricki with it. Leaves a drop pass. Schindler takes a shot, and he barely missed the left post. Comes out to Keegan McDonald. Now they're unable to clear, the North is. They'll try again and backhand it towards the blue line, and comes rink wide to the near side. 1:08 in the power play, 1:54 to play, and it's cleared ahead. Panzer will chase it down, and it's going to be icing against the North. So we'll go back for a face-off with 1:48 left and 1:02 in this power play. Centering pass does not connect, and Rivard will play it ahead. Now cleared, and here comes Dallas Jackson. Over the line, Jackson takes a shot, and a stick save there by Joe Teal. Both goaltenders have played well tonight for the most part. And now here's Johnson playing it in deep. It goes past Molsky and back behind the goal, where it's picked up by McDonald. And now cleared ahead. Going to come all the way back in the North zone. 29 on the power play and 1:13 to play in the third period. It rolls up the slot. The North will pick it up, and out to center they come. Jackson over the line. He'll dump it in deep and head for the bench as they change. Bickers in the right corner. Last minute of play. 10 seconds in the power play. Bickers will play it ahead, and it's picked off by Cahill. And now he'll lay it ahead, and it's relayed on in by Kalkenbrenner. And it comes on to the goaltender. Thiel makes the save. The stoppage is coming in an almost certain timeout here with 48 seconds to play. I would be shocked if we didn't see one of them. And that is, in fact, the case. Timeout taken by the Midwest with 48 seconds to play. They have 1 second of power play time left. And the question will become, when will the goaltender go? And the answer, of course, would be as soon as they can get the puck forward. Right back at it tomorrow morning at Mariucci Arena, 8 o'clock, our first game of the day, USA versus North America. And then followed by Great Lakes and Manitoba at 9:45. And 3 games in the evening here at the Bloomington Ice Gardens. I'll have for you East Coast International, Pacific Great Plains, and West and Great Lakes close this out. Face-off coming up to the right of Teal in the Midwest goal. Panzer on the face-off, 1 second of power play time remaining, and then Rudolph will come back on. Panzer wins the draw, pushing it forward. Now Rudolph is back on, and it's 5 aside. 42 seconds to go, and the Midwest has to find a way to break out of their zone, which is going to be problematic here. Comes to Larson at the left point, loose in the slot. Played to Larson again at the left point, throws it towards the net. Rudolph will chase after it in the left corner, and the Midwest is not able to break out, much less pull their goaltender. Now they do get it to center, and here they will break it ahead as Schindler plays to the line. It's held in. The goalie is halfway out, and now played to the referee's crease with 10 seconds to go. Rudolph trying to steal it away from the Midwest. Tristan Lang played to the line. Goaltender is off, and a shot towards the empty net will find it. And with less than a second to play, that will be a goal. And the North will win it on an empty net goal by Dallas Jackson at 14:59. And our final score is the North 3, Midwest 1. Oh, Riola, excuse me. They held up 3 fingers instead of 2. So Ander Riola scores the empty net goal at 14:59, and the North wins the game by a score of 3-1. And the North improves to 3-2 for 9 points, and the Midwest falls to 1-4. Both of these teams with their final pool play games tomorrow. And that'll do it for us here from the Bloomington Ice Gardens. On a fun day, 4 games on tap, and they're all done now. The North wins it by a final score of 3-1 over the Midwest. Jeff Pappas, thanks for watching. You enjoyed the show 2019 on the Youth Hockey Hub.